Wiley. Oh, hi, Kane.
Hello, Riverside. We hope you are all having a great afternoon. I'm Ava.
And I'm Kiana. And are we ready for some amazing spoken words?
I sure am. But first off, we must acknowledge that we are on the unceded traditional territory of the Quay-Quitlam First Nation, which lies within the shared territories of the Tsleil-Waututh, Katzie, Musqueam, Kaykat, Squamish, and Stolo nations, all my relations.
And here with us today we have Monica, Miss Gorsick, Miss Stella Padova, and Mr. Bruno for our amazing spoken word judges. Let's give it up for our judges.
So first off, I'm just going to go through how spoken word kind of works. The judges will score the poem between 1 and 10 based on the words, meaning, and the overall presentation. If our fellow audience members disagree, feel free to yell higher, and you never know, you might be able to raise the judges' scores.
And please respect the poets by not going on your phones and going to the washroom during the performances. Also, let's keep our claps for the end of the spoken words and snap during.
Perfect. And if a certain subject matter makes you uncomfortable, then quietly excuse yourself, check in with your teacher, and the counselors are on hand if you need to chat.
Alright, so let's get into it. First up, we have Lauren Boone with Guy Says Word 4, Guy Says Word 3 2, basically a victory lap, and this title is very good.
Bruh, I don't know who made me go first, but whoever they are, you're my nemesis now. So, you just got punched by the antagonist of Peter Pan while he was singing the chorus to his favorite jam. That's the hook. I'm cooler than sunglasses on a sculpture made of ice. I took 800 chill pills trying to have the calmest mind. I try to keep my composure perfect, y'all. I'm only ever getting pissed if I get stuck in the urinal, but I've never been fly, so it's fine. I'm chilling like the sun just died. I'm still in my prime, but still a little bit. One of my favorite things I'm faced with is people my age talking trash about our generation, citing social media as the fifth horseman of the apocalypse and start praising a past era like they were even a part of it. A lot of old people eat it up like a pizza in the dirt, just fully submerged in the crust of the earth, wondering if this is like a new young people movement. What? No, it's just some doofus. I shouldn't even be the one to say this. It's a case-by-case basis. Everything is terrible as well when you disregard moderation. Admittedly, I care less about out-of-touch old folk, but I stopped trying to impress out-of-touch old folk. I know a couple of them who keep pestering me. I won't guess what. You're like a Tesla to me. I shouldn't be combative even if it inspires me. I speak with an ear-piercing voice and forget the stick entirely. I tried selling my soul again. Dylan said, "You can have it back. I really don't need this, my guy. This is trash." I ended up insulted, but I did not say it because I have a fart's chance in hell trying to box Satan. I hate when things get intense. I coincidentally hate camping. That's not even related. I just went on a tangent. Just trying to cut my losses, unlike my grandfather gambling at the end of his life. It's why he didn't pay taxes. I hate people telling me what I can do when I put my mind to it because I keep losing my mind in the pursuit of trying to prove it. Still trying not to show wounds. Everything's probably a trap. Whenever I have bandaged, I'm keeping under wraps. Unstable ground, what I built my billion-dollar fort on. I suppose someone had to put the moron in oxymoron. A predictable wild card. Can't draw anything out the blue though. I got my hands full. I'm never calling Uno. Look, I like letters like I love flicking the mail. I don't cross T's or dot I's. It's how I took so many L's. But I treat my life like a one-man show. It's all good. If I don't give myself my props, then really, who would? Don't take me for a sucker. I bite lollipops. It's crazy. Haters call me an NPC because they know they can't play me. My name is Born, but what you might not have known is that the correct pronunciation is actually the GOAT. Side note, just to spell any rumors, I am not bald. Don't believe everything you hear.
That's great. Awesome, judges. Well, let's see those scores.
Can we get more
I
lights?
know barely, actually.
We need lights, we can't see.
9. Awesome. Okay, I see a 9.2, a 9.3, an 8.9, and a 9.2. Are you going to be higher? Or are we sticking with those scores for now? Okay. Oh. 8.99. Okay. How many people know that? Sounds good. Yes. I'm going left to right. Just write down those scores, audience. Stay tuned. We have a great list ahead of us. I don't know if you can see everyone on stage, but some great poets. Beautiful. All right. So everyone put your hands together for Jackson Burnham with the title of the spoken word being Woodchuck. Here we go.
In life, we're faced with many difficult, significant, and interesting questions. But perhaps the most difficult of them all is the following. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Well, as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could indeed chuck wood, right? Well, not quite. Let's assume our woodchuck can chuck, has good luck, and trucks to the crux of his woodchuck adulthood. In order for our woodchuck to chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck, this woodchuck would chuck wood from daybreak till the hour's wake, and would have to tolerate a deluxe influx of toothaches. Now look, I'm by the book. Throw out to the job by hook or by crook, but no rest. Come on, talk about stress. I'd sooner request to be a guest during a teenage road test, but I digress. The question shouldn't be, how much wood can a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Any good woodchuck would use his woodchucking talents to find a work-life balance for a good woodchuck livelihood. And in the moonlight hush, where the woodchuck's dreams softly swash, he'd count each chuck a contented hush, finding solace in the stillness of a well-chucked bush. But you see, there's something we missed. With a mindful twist, he'd decide what's best and rest unpressed after giving life's woodchuck test. Now consider this twist. As the woodchuck persists, a rift in the tail exists. The question should be, how much wood can a woodchuck chuck till he can call it quits in existing bliss by striking bit by bit scrub from the pits and the midst of his woodchuck bucket list? To which the answer is, only as much wood as a woodchuck thinks it should chuck. Because really, who gives a care? You know, like who cares? Thank you.
Good job, Jackson. That was a good tongue twister. Chucking. Wood chucking. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we have an 8.7, an 8.7, an 8.86, and an 8.5. Are we sticking with those scores? Yes? Yes. Okay. Are we good judges? And move on? Yes? Awesome. Okay, and next we have Julia Thirst with It's a Simple Joy.
Too often I find myself taking moments for granted. The air we breathe, so pure and so clean. Nature around us, vibrant arrays of green. Yet, in our busyness, we rarely pause to appreciate life and its intricate laws. A simple smile, a gesture so kind, a connection shared, and a tie that binds. The smell of rain on concrete engulfing the air, the 3 words, I love you, showing you care. It's a simple joy. These moments come and go, often feeling mundane, but remember to step back and let thankfulness reign. Life is too short to spend time dwelling on the bad, so appreciate the little things and the fun times you've had. Finding a catchy new favorite song, singing the lyrics even though they're all wrong. A friend's laughter, a cherished sound, yet in the chaos, It's easily drowned. It's a simple joy. A roof above in stormy weather, the unnoticed shield holding us together. An abundance of water flowing from the tap, so many countries don't even have that. Fearlessly venturing outside of your comfort zone, running barefoot in the rain, all alone. The quiet moments of sanctuary within, lost amidst the confusion where silence should begin. It's a simple joy. The freedom to dream, to imagine and to create, a canvas of possibilities, an open gate. The soft rustle of leaves in a quiet breeze, nature's whispered secrets carried through the trees. Hearing someone laugh, pure happiness that hasn't been tainted, reminding us that broken souls can be repainted. It's a simple joy. The embrace of the sun kissing skin so light, overlooked by the disarray, yet it graces day and night. The gift of health, a body strong and able, a vessel for experiences and stories at the table. The world can be cruel, you won't always thrive, but search for those things that make you feel alive. These are the times that joy and thankfulness are meeting, so take them as they come because they make you feel.
Amazing job, Julia. So wholesome. I love it. All right, we'll get those judges writing down their scores. All right, raise those boards, judges. Let's see. I see an 8.5, an 8.65, 8.35, and an 8.2. Awesome job, awesome job. We're all good? Beautiful. All right, so we're going to move on to our next poet here. We have the wonderful Deanne Rodriguez with the title of the spoken word, My Life Stories.
Let's start off by saying, put your hand up if you had ever made a mistake in life that you wish you could undo. I want to see the hands up. Okay. Anyways, see, that's life. Life is so full of consequences and expenses. Who knew that life itself can hold so many defenses? I had to find that out on my own. All that pain, needing to mind games, wasting all those time frames. As the wind had came, the tiles had drained. Out of the 5 days, always waiting on the Fridays, life becoming a wild game. What a life. The negativity thought upon a brain since 9th grade, starting 9th grade, going sideways, stuck in a maze. Anyways, had some thoughts and ways to change, but you see, I was too focused on the joint gains and the supply mains, drinking the wine stains away. Or out late at night, watching the stargaze, picking fights at night that had led to fright. Fights with my mom when I was out like a light. I wasn't so right. Not too close with my dad, and that's all my bad. Yes, I was sad and he was quite frequently mad, but again, I'm alright. I still had a vision that was so bright, but couldn't quite see in sight. What a life. Stressed at night, every day was a festive night. Should have been resting at night, but no. My grades weren't expressed too right. Math passed me like a flight. Had some losses in life, so I prayed through Christ. Might have been in some pain, so I had some rough nights. But again, I'll be alright. It's a new life, a true hurtful life. The realization of reality in this world of life. Maybe in another dimension, the tension will declension. Not to mention, also surrounding myself with the tension that had led to suspension, meaning surrounding myself with wannabes, which led to prevention of gang activities involving all facilities, had made me realize the humility and this publicity. What a life. Life wasn't so easy trying to keep up with the reliability of my responsibilities, so I had to think twice about my vulnerabilities. It had nothing to do with my ethnicity, maybe just the toxicity. I just need more thoughts on all possibilities. All I just need, sorry, I messed up. Sorry guys. Anyways. All I ever wished was to make Mama proud, even if I wasn't quite around, because of that hostile crowd that seemed to burn me down. I couldn't seem to back down. Despite the beatdowns and the bound runs on replay, I'm here, safe and found. Had to boil down before I ended on the ground. All I'm gonna say is all that pain is now drained. All I can do now is hold accountability on the brain and gather extendability in my name. G24, I'm on the way, and I'm not ashamed for how far I came. I know I made some mistakes along the way, but that part of me is now tossed away. We out. Thank you.
All right, let's see, judges. We have a 8.8, 8.85, 9.16, and a 9. Come on, judges, let's see. Okay, the score 6. I can't really read with that. 8.95. All right, are we ready? Ms. Thompson, you good? Okay. And next up, we have Sarah Wu with The Quiet Places.
Roaring sound symphonically sing, the sprawl, the wild chaos it brings. Within my stomach, butterflies swim. In the forest brews a storm that engulfs me, that strips me of my sensibility, my sand, thunderously towering over the tired tranquility, leading me in a haze that clouds what I see. Applications, grades, decisions, deadlines, facing me head on as I stand before a red line. The line drawn between youth and adulthood, I hesitate to cross. Fear what would, what should, what could. These fears and anxieties swirl in my mind, twisting me up, throwing me in a fog so blinding. The suffocating fog obscures the path. Ahead, I'm at the mercy of time's wrath. The hurling storm of senior year surrounds me, chases me, I run away in fear. Choices change and friendships get strained, as some of us grow while others stay the same. These rocky relationships leave a trail of fresh blood, a strong scent that can only be washed out by a flood of emotions, of hormones, of brash decisions that leave us more lost and in a worse position. As deep into the depths of the thick forest of life, the more time goes on, the harder it is to survive. The trails start diverging and the fog starts forming. We hide from the predators of circumstance, constantly lurking. In a frenzy, we lose sight of the peak. The peak of success is all that we seek. I wish we all wanted, even though we were weak. I often find myself saying, just get through this week. So 1 foot at a time, I walk ever so blind, on a path unknown, unsure of what I'll find. Because all I can do is keep moving, to get through that day, week, month it keeps going. And we often forget that a path not taken is not a path not worth taking. For every path has a destination, there's no mistaking. And the worth of each hill, each rock, each tree, and each log, appreciate it all can help clear up the fog. We often forget, despite the chaos of it all, there's always silence around us, a lake instead of a waterfall. It's just tucked away quietly, there for those who seek it. These quiet places are life's biggest hidden secrets. Hobbies, passions, good friends, direction, they're laid out for us, waiting on our attention. These moments, pockets of serenity, can quiet the storm that is life, or bring down its extremity. It's easy to get caught into this rolling storm, as with each passing year, fear and uncertainties are born. But amidst the chaos of it all, we must value the silence. For these quiet places will always exist for those who seek an escape from life's violence.
That was amazing, very captivating. Thank you so much. That's Sarah. All right. So your judges writing down our scores here. Take your time, take your time. So if we're all ready, let's raise the
She was disclosing.
At an 8.75, a 9.21, and an 8.9. Amazing job, Sarah. Thank you to our lighting crew, so this is much better. See everyone, that's great. Awesome, and we're ready to move on here. Next up, we have Isabel Perkins with The Days of My Life.
I'm irritated, ingrained in the sand. Suddenly, the passing breeze whisks my laces up towards the sky as I try to remain firmly planted in the sandbank. I'm irritated, ingrained in the sand. Suddenly, the passing breeze whisks my laces up towards the sky as I try to remain firmly planted in the sandbank. Oh, how I wish to be like my person, swimming through the refreshingly cool waves with a peaceful and sincere smile upon her face. Almost as if the thought of her was a loud call into the open blue sky, she appears, my person. I'm walking, delighted and filled with joy, like how the sun feels to rise every morning. Hello, world. I'm here. Present, ready, anticipating, and awaiting the basketball game that I get to star in today with my person. My person is vibrating with nerves. She's anxious, and with every step she takes an extra, matching the pounding bundle of nerves in my heart. We're here. The crowd is awaiting us. The warm glow of their cheers fills my chest and overflows down the court towards the bleachers. Oh, how wonderful it is to be a pair of worn-down, much-loved shoes. I'm bored out of my mind, a mind which I don't have. Sitting in class for hour after hour with my person is so mind-numbing, my mind becomes senseless. The mind which, actually, I don't have. My only saving grace and potential entertainment is my person. Amelia is 16 years old. She's at that age where you think you know everything about yourself, but you really have no idea. That age where you think you know everything that adults know, but you really have no idea. Amelia may be confused and alone sometimes, but she can always count on me to be waiting in the cupboard every morning. But each morning I wait, days of my life pass like the wind, and I'm searching for a greater purpose. I'm frustrated, fed up this morning. Amelia's beloved dog is chewing on me like I'm his new favorite toy. Is this some kind of sick joke? I scream. Get this drooling, slobbery beast off of me. But of course, no one can hear me. I'm just a pair of shoes. Finally, Amelia notices and rips me out of her dog's mouth like she's a dentist pulling teeth. I'm so tired of being the only pair of shoes this dog bullies. I mean, pick on someone your own size. After Amelia's finished breakfast and we make it out the door, she sees someone on the way to school. It's Freddie, and she immediately hits him with one of her trashy pickup lines. Ew, this girl could flirt if you put a gun to her head. 30 minutes later, and 29 horrible attempts at getting this thick-skulled teenage boy to realize that Amelia so clearly has feelings for him, they arrive at school. Exactly 999 steps later, the school day ends. Today, Amelia's mom is picking her up, and she's going to buy a new pair of shoes. I'm ecstatic at the thought of having a new friend to lay with in the dark cupboard at night. It gets so cold, the frost creeping in through the barely cracked open window, and I get so lonely. Amelia picks out her shoes, a pristinely white pair of Air Force Ones that almost reflect her excitement onto the polished glass of the store's counter. When she gushes about how cute she looks, I smile, only to have a grin wiped off my face when she throws me into a box at the side of the store. Amelia bends down and whispers, "You're getting donated. Don't be scared. You'll go to a poor child who needs you." And with one last wistful look, she leaves. I travel around the world through one donation box at a time, but yet, even as days of my life pass like the wind, I truly believe
I found my greater purpose. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. Are we ready, judges? Yes. No. Maybe. Let's see. All right, we have a 9.4, a 9.2, a 9.91, and a 9. Applause the poet, not the score. All right, and moving on, we have Kate Askew with, what do you want to do with your life?
What do you want to do with your life? There it is, that terrifying 9-word, 9-syllable, 29-letter phrase, pertaining to simply acute curiosity, but resulting in mass panic, a worldwide epidemic of stress, while leaving nothing but a lost and hopeless mess. Okay, maybe that was a tad of an extravagant exaggeration. The point being, this phrase, this dire question, pronounced by everyone over the age of 32 at your family gathering, may be something so small, so frivolous to them. Yet, that 9-word, 9-syllable, 29-letter phrase creates an anxious storm of thoughts spiraling through your brain. We are still young. Just 16 years old, finally able to drive a car. Too young to drive a car. Too young to get that teensy tiny tattoo. Don't forget about your curfew. You're way too young to drink. Your brain's not fully developed yet. These decisions much too large to be made by a 16-year-old. Now, what do you want to do with your life? Not capable of making these microscopic, insignificant decisions, forbid from these so-called mature matters. Why? Because we're too young? Too young to vote for the things we believe in, yet not too young to decide the fate of our future? What do you want to do with your life? A teacher, they say. It's in my blood. Generations of teachers before me, a distinct pattern they convey. A doctor, be a doctor, they say. You have the grades, you have the grit, and most of all, have you noticed the pay? A lawyer, surely she should be a lawyer, they say. Your arguing skills are astronomical, a strength that you portray. Be this, be that, be everything in between, they all say. But what about me? What do I want to be? I'm going to be a veterinarian, police officer, astronaut. You fill in the blank. Surrounded by others so sure what they want to be, so sure where they fit in the rank. A concrete plan, each step laid out. From now until then, a set future, no doubt. This was not my path. I have not yet found my place. But I believe there is something truly beautiful in the unknown to embrace. If you're like me, stressing a bee and so unsure of what to be, just take a breath. Take this time and find peace in the uncertainty. Find beauty in each open door, or rather the thousands of paths open to explore. So many possibilities, so much for you in store. So take a breath, take this time, and don't you worry anymore. Now, that 9-word, 9-syllable, 29-letter phrase is no longer a storm of stress and widespread panic, but rather an open question filled with hope, beauty, and possibility. So, what do you want to do with your life?
We have a 9.4, a 9.15, an 8.95, and an 8.9. Round of applause to the board, everyone. All right, moving on to our next poet. We have Ella Ingentio, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, with the
Kindergarten. When you first smile and say cheese, then you raise your hand saying, may I please. Grade 1 is learning 3 plus 3, 7 minus 7, learning not to be mean. Asking new friends and lining up for the swings. Grade 2 is dodgeball in a big little gym, wishing to be like the big kids and looking up to them. Grade 3 is learning how to divide, dressing up in costumes and trick-or-treating all through the night. Grade 4 is learning how to memorize, singing Christmas carols and waiting for Santa till midnight. Grade 5 is when you say goodbye, telling your best friends to stay together forever, and saying a corny speech of, thank you, Mom and Dad, for helping me. Chapter 2. Middle school begins with a new atmosphere. Grade 6. Learning things you've never heard of. Grade 7. Trying to make new friends. Grade 8. The same things, saying a corny speech of, thank you, teachers, Mom and Dad, for helping me through the school year. See you all next year. Chapter 3. Last of the series. Important 1 and 2. Grade 9. Finding who you are in the school. Grade 10. Knowing where you stand, meeting new people, and studying for exams. Grade 11. Spending hours on work, going home early, and partying to birth. Grade 12. Getting good grades for where you want to go in life. Till it's that time again, when you say goodbye, taking pictures by the pond with your friends, in your dresses and suits, family crying because they can't believe what they've made of you. Later in cap and gowns, sitting in rows of valedictorians, saying a corny speech like they've done those years before, waiting for your name to be called by the principal, walking up the stairs.
That really took me back to my childhood. Hey, my team, is there anything that we can do to not create that sound when the poets are speaking? Huh?
Like this? Okay, so.
You get it? Keep the mics apart.
Yeah, the mics shouldn't
The
face
mics
each
are too
other.
close when you're done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. All right, judges, are we ready? Yes. Let's see. We have an 8.7, an 8.7, an 8.23, and an 8. Let's applaud the poets. All right, and next up we have Kylan Nesbitt with Hello There, Test Grades. Jokes, he's not here. Kylan. He's also not here. He's not here.
Okay.
Yes. Do we want to do the personal thing?
Yes, let's do someone, and then we'll watch the animations, we'll watch the short films, and then teachers will go back. I'm kind of with Mr. Francis.
Sure. Mr. Barazal has a film he's very
All
excited
right.
to show.
Okay,
All right, guys, we're going to have the QR code ready shortly. So bring up your phones and vote for your faves. It's just going to take a couple minutes, so please bear with us. So we're just going to have to make a couple changes. Mr. Barazal is probably just going to have to change the forms a little bit. So chill out, talk with your friends, and then we'll let you know. And then we'll let you know.
Ready.
Okay, the keyword coming up. So you're voting for this hummingbird that you like the most in this block. There you go.
No, we're not.
All
divine tear. Teamworks.
Next, no. Yep. I think he's playing his video.
What do I need? What do I need? You know, it's the busiest night of the year. You are out all night. I said, I was just... Twinkle! Twinkle! I'm sorry, I'm really supposed to... That's what it's
Look, put me happy. Please don't do that anymore.
You're the unhappy one. I'm the unhappy one. I go home from work every single day, and you ask me the same question every single day. How's your work? How's your work? My work is fine. It never changes.
It's only at all. I just want to do something special.
You know what? I'm done. I'm done. I quit.
No, but we can't. We have to stay busy.
The kids? The kids.
But we gotta go.
I'll come some burning things out. Don't worry about it.
Ho, ho, ho!